Believe it or not, this story has something to do with Perl. So it's a story about languages. I don't know how you deal with computers, but we use language to communicate with computers. Sometimes it's the wrong language, sometimes it's the even more wrong language. But anyway, in this story, I thought I want to tell you about languages in general. So I'm a polyglot. Polyglot means somebody who speaks several languages. That is not entirely correct. I'm an imperfect polyglot, actually. So there is something wrong with my being a polyglot. For instance, I speak Italian, and I have a clear Sardinian accent, and everybody who knows me can confirm that. I also kind of speak English, and you can testify that I have a distinct Italian accent. So, how does this go with Perl? I also speak Perl, and since I was a C programmer in several years, I have a hint of C accent when I speak Perl. Sometimes I like to say that I speak French and Spanish, but I'm not very fluent with that. So sometimes I start speaking Spanish fluently and I suddenly stop looking for a word. So I'm not fluent, I'm not completely ignorant, but I'm mixing up a lot of languages when I speak French and Spanish. So the same thing happens to me when I speak Bash. I speak Bash, but my Bash has a strong accent. So how does it lead us? I'm fluent in Italian, and I went to school in Italy, so I speak Italian fluently. However, since I'm Sardinian, I know that there are times when the native language is much more effective than the acquired one. So whenever I find myself in a specific place where I need my ancestors' language, then I use Sardinian. I speak fluent English. Actually, if you see this text, this is the Declaration of Independence, so the flag probably is not the okay, so so that was the flag that they used when they were writing this thing. But if you look at the English dictionary, you will find a lot of Italian words that English people claim, or American people claim that they are English, but I know for sure that they are Italian. Anyway, you can, I can use Italian whenever it's needed. So if somebody is passing me in the street in America, I'm sure going to complain in Italian. Or sometimes even Sardinian is going to be effective in this case. So I speak Perl fluently. I have been speaking Perl for more than 10 years now. But since C was one of my previous languages, so my Perl needs some C from time to time. And this comes to the point that when I use Bash, I use Bash and it's needed. But most of the times when I use Bash, I just use Perl because it's easier. I speak Perl fluently. On top of this, I'm a DBA, so I need to use SQL. So on the command line, I do this and more than that. I wish I could say that my SQL has a Perlish accent, but it's not true. I heard that if I speak Perl, it's like swearing. So I tried to do this on the street, but it doesn't work very well. So the thing that I have to do is to mix languages on the command line, and basically I need to speak more than one language in one line. This is why I do things like this. I use several languages at once. And if you want to know more about that, I have a talk that explains the whole story tomorrow at 10:30. Thank you.